Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, students.
I'm Hassel Wilkinson.
And I'm Molly Cat.
And this is Charger Nation News Network. And here's what's going on in your neck of the woods.
There have been many controversial opinions about the removal of the Holocaust unit in the 8th grade ELA classes. This unit will not go untaught, but it is planned to be added into the 9th grade curriculum.
OSD is hosting a community-wide screening of the film Most Likely to Succeed, which is about the history of education in the United States. The film explores exciting new approaches that aim to redefine learning in this time and age.
It will be shown in the Kayla Mize Auditorium from 6 to 8 on Monday and Thursday of this week and Tuesday and Thursday of next week. The film is free of cost, but it is encouraged to make an RSVP if you plan to attend.
You can do this on the Oxford School District website.
And now to Josh and Nora for the interactive game.
How many days of school do you think there are left?
32.
That was right.
It was?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. How many days of school do you think there are left?
Probably like 40.
2 more tries.
35.
Close, but no.
31.
It was 32.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Can you do your favorite dance move?
Earlier in the month, several chemical attacks occurred in Syria. Hundreds of people were estimated to be affected, but an accurate account has not been released yet. And now to sports with Claire Hodge.
Dancing tryouts are this Thursday. There will be a clinic held Monday through Wednesday. Make sure you wish those dancers good luck. Also, there is a golf meet this Tuesday. Make sure you wish them luck too.
Yodeling sensation Mason Ramsey makes his debut singing in Walmart in Harrisburg, Illinois.
He has only grown from there, reaching over 11 million views on YouTube and appearing on the famous talk show, The Ellen Show.
There, he was surprised with the announcement with his own concert held in his local Walmart.
Check it out.
All I do is say, oh Lord, that last song did she said goodbye. Well, Lord, Daddy's such a beautiful dream.
The OMS track team had their final meet last Monday.
We sat down with Coach Harwick and Coach Atkinson about their thoughts on this past season.
Team did great. I was really worried about this year. We've lost one time going into the season in 10 years and 6 years without losing, so I was really worried about this season. But we went through the season undefeated, so it was a great season.
Okay. What were some of the good things that happened and what were some of the bad?
We set 3 school records, which is hard to do because, you know, like I said, we've been pretty good for a period of time, so it's hard to set school records. So that was some really good performances. We didn't have anybody miss practice. Even though the bad thing was the weather. It was the worst spring for all the spring sports, but we didn't have anybody missing practice. We have a lot of kids that got better. They worked hard. Like I said, we went through the season undefeated. I wasn't sure we would be able to do that. It was a great season. Very surprised, but it was a blessing. It was really good.
Who would you name some of the MVPs?
Luke Johnson was really good. He set a school record in the mile. I'm not sure. We might have set a school record in the 4x8, and he ran the anchor on that. I've got to check the times, but I think we might have set a school record there. And we tried to set a school record in the 800 meters with him, but we decided not to do that the last meet. But he's really talented runner. I think he's moving up this week to the high school. Cedric Burrell set 2 school records, beating Ladarius Giles 2 times that was set last year, which I didn't think anybody would ever do because Ladarius Giles was fast. Cedric set a school record in the 200 meters, and I can't remember what else. But he had a really good season. I think he was undefeated as well.
All right, and what do you hope that players take away from this season?
Well, track is hard. We try to teach them how to train, how to how to do PRs, the difference between training runs and when we time stuff for real. Feel like that has worked through all these years. Like I said, we've been pretty good. We have a lot of kids that go out for track. I ran 2 teams in every meet. We had about 50 kids out for track, and that just translates into the varsity, which has been very good for years and years. We have almost 100 kids running track in varsity. They don't all run in a meet, and so I think that's sort of a secret to our boys' athletic success. Is the track team is sort of a secret weapon. A lot of kids run track, so they stay in shape. They learn how to train, learn how to run, learn how to train their bodies. So feel really good about that. And like I said, they did a really good job this season. I was really surprised. It was a great season.
Overall this season, I think the team did really well. We battled a lot of bad weather, not get out on the track to practice a lot. A lot of the girls play different sports besides track and tryouts and things, and so we didn't get a lot of practice. So for not having a lot of practice, they did awesome this season. Some of the things that were good this season was, like I said, they didn't get out a lot. So it had a lot of soul checking and gut checking, as we call it, to push and see who really wants to run and who's just out there to be out there. And good was out of our 3 track meets, we finished first place all 3 times. Bad would be the weather. I think they could have did a lot better individually if they had more time to practice their sport or their event. But overall, good and bad, I think we did more, we leaned good. Some of the MVPs would be Hannah Johnson. Hannah Johnson is the high jumper, long jumper, and triple jumper. So Hannah can bring in 18 points for our team by herself. Also, our 4x1 team and our 4x2 team, they finished first place 2 of the 3 times, and on the 4x2 team, they finished first place all 3 times, and that team is Samaj Pettis, Molly Swindle, Greek Marion, and Ivy Dennis. So those are MVP groups.
What do you hope that some of the players take away from this season?
Well, I hope that they can always try stuff new. I had a lot of 7th graders who didn't want to run or said they weren't distance runners, and they saw they could do it. So I just hope that this just plant the seed for them to continue in high school and maybe even get a college scholarship.
Well, this has been Charger Nation News Network.
I'm Hassel,
And I'm Molly Cat.
and we'll see you next week.